Black Brown here with another installment of, you guessed it, Neverwinter and my Rogue Thief. Just 'cause I'm black, not. Anyway, I am just going to be doing a quest or two. Sorry yesterday's video was kind of short, but my house kind of gets a little rowdy, so can't really hear a lot, so you know. But right now I'm just going to be doing a quest. You know, if you got comments, you know, I can see them, so you can leave comments. And of course, if you like your boy, holla at me. Like, subscribe, and everything, and all that jibber jabber and shit. But here we go. Alright, I'm gonna go. Let's see. Let me pick a quest. I haven't done this one yet, so let's go check it out and see what we can get into today. You know, like I was saying yesterday, this game has so much to it. It is so hard to explain in one video. So I will be doing installments of Neverwinter. So just stay tuned and holla at your boy. Alright. Valley, stronghold. There is so much to Neverwinter, it is hard to explain, so you will just have to catch my installments of Neverwinter. One thing you must do if you are planning on playing Neverwinter, always keep your inventory in check, because this will get so full so quick you will not know what to do. But you know what? There's ways to combat it. Like I said yesterday, if you caught my video, you have to get multiple bags to keep your items in. Otherwise, you will be caught between a rock and a hard place, you know, because there's all kinds of items that you will need and want and can't get unless you remove stuff from your bag. And if you're like me, you're a hoarder and like to sell all your stuff to get a lot of money, which is smart to do, especially when it comes to this game. But anyway, you just have to watch your back. And then there are also, once you hit, I believe it is level 11, you can start getting your invocation blessings, which give you items, and one of the most important things is the astral diamonds. You will need those to get money and all kinds of stuff. And one of the most important things about the astral diamonds is after you get a certain amount, you can actually buy some of the in-game money, which is what you need to buy the bags for your items. So keep an eye out on that. And I do highly recommend this game because it is so much fun. And I will be doing, of course, my installments of WWE 16 and soon to be coming 17 pretty soon. Can't wait. I am excited as hell for that. And shout out to 2K for making awesome games and keeping the game going, you know, after THQ went out of business. But you know, WWE is WWE, and I am a WWE fan. So, shout out to everybody. But let's get into this quest. Oh, you want to start too much? Gotta love the companion. Companion always got my back. And if you've never played a game like this before, when you pick up items, every item can do something for your character. Like, it'll give you some kind of item boost. And here, let me show you what I am talking about so you understand where I'm coming from. All my items here, if you can see them, the armor, it gives you armor penetration 69, critical strike is 229, but the most important aspect of all the armor that I'm looking for is, if you can see on the second slot, it says regeneration. That comes in handy keeping your character alive, because when you're not in battle, and even sometimes when you're in battle, you can regenerate your health so you don't go around dying and all that crap. Because nobody wants to die, you know, get rage quitting and throwing controllers around, can't afford to buy new controllers. So, or at least I can't, I'm ghetto like that. But anyways, yeah, so you always want to keep track of what your armor benefits your character and your class, of course. And one of the main things about armor and items is when you're selecting a class, or when you're picking up items off the ground, if they are red, you cannot use them because they are for a different class. So if you have friends that play this game, or even if you don't, you can either sell them to a merchant for money, or you can trade them to a friend, whoever plays this game. So either way, it'll come in handy for somebody. I love the Rogue Thief because, you know, I love the stealth attacks. So that comes in very, very handy. And see, this is exactly what I was just talking about. You see how this reviving shield is red, which means I cannot use it for my class, but I could still pick it up and sell it. And if you caught my video yesterday, I was telling you about the artifacts, and the artifact that I have is the shopkeeper, which you can call him at almost any time, because you can call him once and then you have to wait 2 minutes for him to recharge, but you can call him at any time, sell your stuff to him to keep your inventory nice in stock, kind of like this. See, my little inventory just pops up. You can also buy what you need from him, like health, injury kits, lock picks, and stuff to open chests. So, you know, it comes in real handy in a pinch. So by far, I think this is the best artifact in the game so far. I've only played so far though, so, you know, I'm not going to speak for everyone. But, you know, I can get rid of stuff I've picked up already. And just so you know, in different sections, like in different territories, there are going to be different currencies you can use for different bounty hunters that sell certain stuff, like certain uncommon items, maybe some epic or rare items you can get. So, like, depending on where you are, you will be getting different types of currencies. And to show you what I'm talking about, let's see here. I have right here for the area I'm in now, you have the Ashmedai symbol. You get Ashmedai symbols, then you take it to one of the bounty hunters, and they will sell you a pack that comes with certain items, and they're not always usable, but you can always sell them. So it's always good to keep that in mind. So just be mindful of what you pick up and just keep your eyes out. That is one of the most important things that I've found that comes out when it comes to a Neverwinter game. So you've always got to keep your eyes out. And that is the mark of a smart gamer, if you ask me. And as you can see, they have daily contests that pop up every now and then, depending on the territories you're in. And when that happens, if you know what the contest is, and instead of just finding out on the fly, if you already know what a contest is, you can go finish the contest. There's usually 4 to 5 players, but if you rank, and it doesn't matter what rank you get at the end of the contest, they will give you certain items that you may need or may want. So it's always good to keep your eye out. This one, of course, is Devil Hunter. I'm really not in the mood to do contests today, but I will be doing a video on contests in the PvP battles and everything pretty soon, so keep your eye out for that. Let's whoop some ass. Hang with the big dog. Gotta pick up the items, because you can always make money. And it's always a smart idea to have money on this game, whether it be in-game money or the gold and silver you get, because it will come in very, very handy. And as you can see, certain things like the cloth and everything like that, you may be wondering what that is. Well, on this game, you can also get professions, like jobs, that will help you get certain items, and you pick up other items along the way, like whatever you need for your chosen profession. But you can also get a lot of helpers. Like, for instance, let me show you professions. I have jewel crafting, artifacting, and it's just a lot of stuff. I will have to go through this step by step in another video, but for now, let's just say it really does help you out, and it earns you a lot of experience. So you always got to keep your eyes out. A lot of people may not know who I am. I've only been doing videos for about a month or two now, but I really would like the support, and like and subscribe. I do all kinds of games, Pokemon Go, other mobile games, once I figure out better ways to record them and show them to you guys. But I just like to have fun and help some people out and have fun, you know what I mean? So I'm just chilling, playing my favorite game on the Neverwinter. So yeah, that's just how it is. Just gotta tell you a little bit about myself. Ooh, there is a loot box in the sale. And when you get stuff like the golden bracelet or the buckle, the buckle, anything like jade statues or anything like that, that is just stuff you can sell right off the bat. It is not you cannot use it in like combat or anything unless it's for like a special mission, but usually you can sell them right off the bat for money, so always keep that in mind. Trying to sneak up on me. one of the other things I love about this game is how you can have so many weapons and so many different classes of character. And one thing I recently discovered yesterday, I will show you here in a second, you can actually type out a biography for your character. So like, okay, like, you can put a title for your character, and like, you can type a whole backstory for your character, just to give you that feeling of more involvement in the game, which I think is very cool. Once again, shout out to Neverwinter and D&D, because not many games do that. A lot of the times I wish they would, because you know, it would be so cool to like be able to type a character's backstory, especially when it comes to the fact of you're building your own character up and not just using a character that is already in the game. So like, it's just way cool that you can basically build your character's entire backstory. And again, this is where my little shopkeeper homie here comes in handy. I call him Luke. Don't ask me why, I just do. I'm weird like that. Just so I can say, Luke, I am your father. Knock off. But anyways, yeah. So see, anyways, like I was saying earlier, you have to watch all the armor and stuff you pick up and weapons and stuff, because if you need it, you can keep it, but I usually just sell them to keep my inventory from getting too full. Like, I just sold the gold buckle and the jeweled bronze chalice here to make space. And if you're wondering what these markings are, you can get what they call mounts on here. I went into that a little bit yesterday. That's like the horses, the bears, the dinosaurs that you can ride around on here. And these are special insignias that give your mount a extra ability boost as well. So you want to keep your eyes out for them. And like I said yesterday too, these are enchantments. They give your weapons and your armor extra boost, etc., etc. But it is cool to watch out for, and it is cool to have a handful on deck for whatever reason you might need them. So you never know. So always keep your eyes out. Scroll of identification. What that does is when you pick up certain items and they have question marks, what you can do is you can identify them with the scroll of identification. That way you know what it is, and by the time you sell it, you get more money than you would for an item that isn't identified. So exactly like this right here, it is question mark, which means, of course, it also says it is unidentified. So what you do, you don't have to do it this way. You can also just click on the item you want to identify and click identify. But what I do is I click on the scroll itself and just drag over to what needs to be identified. You hit the button and there you go. It is now identified. So now you can decide whether you want to keep it or get rid of it. Just another good thing to know about Neverwinter. There's some backstory for you. And you know how I was talking about the invocation and the blessings earlier. This is what you do. When you get near a campfire, or if you have what they call a portable altar, you can invoke your blessing and get your items like this. And as you can see, it gives me 700 experience, 325 rough astral diamonds, and then it gives me 7,500 more experience bonus. And then you get the what they call the invocation blessing. But here's the kicker. It's never the same. It's always different whenever you invoke your blessing. So don't think you're gonna get to be able to get to use this to get your diamonds just that easy, because it's not that easy. It's always different, and sometimes you don't even get diamonds, so you have to do the PvP and the skirmishes and all the battles, and I will get into that another video for another time. But what you really do need to know about the rough astral diamonds is you have to, what they call in this game, you have to refine them so you can use them for whatever you need them for. Like right here I have 6,000 something astral diamonds, and then you have the rough astral diamonds. If you click the refine button like I just did, see how it goes to 7,000 now? You have to remember when you get your rough astral diamonds to always go and refine them, or else they will not go to your astral diamond collection. Astral diamonds, you can purchase magic items, all kinds of stuff. Like I said, you can exchange them for some in-game money, which is a good idea to do if you're one of those collectors, like the hoarders. Like, you want to wait till you have like 1 billion diamonds and all that. But as far as the invocation blessings, you can only do so many blessings in a day, and then it will tell you you have to wait until 3 o'clock in the morning usually before you can get another before you can start your blessing cycle. So keep your eye out for that. And another thing, if you have so many items, what periodically happens is you will get what is called an overflow bag. So if you're collecting like a large amount of items from one area, it will go into your overflow bag. So if your overflow bag is full when you try to invoke your blessing will not work until your overflow bag is no longer full. So you have to make sure that you have nothing in your overflow bag in order for your invocation blessing to work. Hellfire consume you too, asshole. Sorry, I got game rage. But I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that has game rage. I like to make sure, like, whatever armor I'm using, I like to make sure it has the regeneration ability to it. That the more items you have that contribute to one ability, the more it will work. Let's see what's over here. Ooh, I found a treasure chest. See, and here you go with a portable altar. What that does is if you need to invoke your blessing and you do not have, and you're not around a campfire to invoke your blessing, what you can do is you can use the portable altar to invoke a quick blessing to get what you're looking for. So always keep your eye out for those. Me, I don't really carry them a lot because I just figure it's more money. So, you know, I just sell them to my little homie right there. And you also get these from your invocation blessings as well. And they usually give you refinement stones, and what that does, it'll give you like 500 points towards refining one of your enchantments or artifacts. And just so I can show you, let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, you go to your items here, and okay, you open the bag, and like I said, see, you got a minor stability stone, 500 points, refinement points for artifacts. And if you don't know what an artifact is, I will show you right now. Okay, like I've been talking about, you will get an artifact that you can equip, and of course, my artifact is called the Aura's Whole Realms Catalog, and that's my little shopkeeper. But he also deals damage when you're in battle. He launches fireballs at the enemy. And what you do with the refinement stone that I just got is you go ahead and click refine, and you can use all the gems that or the rune stones you're not using. You can use them towards enchanting any of your rune stones and artifacts that you are using to make them stronger. So remember that. But for right now, I'm just gonna use the refinement stone. Sorry, and then click that. See, now my refinement is almost up. And just to show you what else you can do, I'm gonna take these 3 rune stones I'm not using and toss them in there as well. And now it fills the bar up. I hit the button and it brings my current artifact rank up to 18, which means it will do more damage in battle. And it also, of course, gets things out of your inventory, and it doesn't take up space. Okay, let me see. And as you can see, some of the quests on here are very, very long. So if you're not into a game like this, I suggest you still give it a shot, but I can understand, because some of these quests do take up a lot of time, and that's not really a problem, because I could probably have been through it, but I'd rather go step by step and show some of you guys what I'm talking about here. So it's not really much of a problem, but you know, I'm just letting you know. Holla at your boy. Anyways, let's go see what's going on down here. Ooh, who the heck is this hunk of junk? Looks like I'm gonna have to lay the smacketh down. And this is where the companion comes in very handy. Oh, guess he's dead. Well, I thought that was going to be a lot harder than it was, but, you know, it is what it is. I just picked up another rune stone, like we've been talking about. Let's see, what else do I have to do here? What you have to watch out for also is the traps, because they're like that will happen. I did not even see the second one, but you can also disarm the traps like so. But what also happens is when you get caught in a trap, if it's not one of the traps that kills you, it will just injure you. So it is a good thing to always have some injury kits on you, which I do. So I will show you what happens. You go here, you click your little injury dude, you hit use kit, and I'm getting attacked. I'll be back after these deaths. So, you know, I found something. Let's see what we got here. More materials for your profession. That's good. Ooh, what's over here? Would you guys leave me alone? I'm trying to steal stuff. You know? Thief. More lure. Or lore, whatever the hell it is. Just gotta kill off these guys. Didn't your mother ever teach you not to play with fire? It burns. And here I am throwing knives at him. Irony! I was actually hoping that would have been some stronger armor, but you know, it is what it is. My inventory is, of course, full again. Sometimes but it is what it is, yo. It is what it is. How high do they want me to go in this place? My companion just wipes him out like it's nothing. You know, I'm afraid of heights, and you guys got me going up this high. You get vertigo going up this high. Let's see, what do we do here? I'm gonna call out my little homie right here and get rid of some of this crap that I'm carrying. Don't need that. I usually just get rid of everything except the health potions because I'm not really a potion user because I really haven't had to use them so far. I'm not saying I never will, but you never know. So, you know, I just get rid of whatever I don't use. You can always use more enchantments. Newsflash, if you're injured, do not have a potion or regeneration armor. If you go to a campfire, they will heal you, which you should learn in like the first like 20 seconds of the game after you start playing. But you know, I just thought I would let you know. Like I've been saying, I highly recommend this game though, because it is very awesome. Holy. to me, this is all just more stuff I can sell because I will be selling most of this stuff. Unless something totally awesome comes along. And another good thing about having a little shopkeeper artifact is that you can always have lockpicks on hand because he sells them. So whenever you're coming across something and you didn't expect to see it, just buy a lockpick and there you go. What is going on here? What is this, Demon Cleavage Day? A little bit clear. Not funny, but whatever. Special ability attack. Let's see what we get in the treasure chest.
You've saved us. Thank you.
Ring of okay, I'll take that. Oh, I got a trophy of the sanitarium. Well, I figured you guys this would be a best place to end the video. It's been dragged on longer than I expected. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, and peace out. You know, Jermaine, aka Mr. Black Brown. The brown is spaced out. Everything else is put together. But in case you don't know, that's JERMAINE. Please subscribe and like. You know, I appreciate the views I do get. And for the few subscribers that I do have, thank you, and I appreciate it. But like I said, there will be more Neverwinter to come. So, for now, peace out. Love you guys.